how to win friends and influence people, how to win people to your way of thinking. We're on principle one, which is simply this: the best way to win an argument is to simply avoid it. Dale Carnegie shares a story of a student that he had that didn't have much education, but he was a scrappy guy. He liked to fight, he liked to argue, and he decided to be in sales, and he was trying to sell trucks for a living. And he was having a heck of a time because anytime somebody would say something to him, he would lie into them if he didn't agree with it. And he said, I would walk out of an office and he would say, I sure told that bird something. And he says, but I didn't sell any trucks. So he attended Dale's course, and he says, what I decided to do is change and do exactly opposite of what I was doing. He said, if I went into a prospective customer and I said to them, I sell white trucks. And he said, they would say, well, I'm going to buy a so-and-so truck. And he said, I would agree with them. Before, I would argue with them. He says, instead, I would agree and say, that's a good truck. That's a good choice. And he said, they had nothing left to say. If I agreed with them, then they would back down. And they would give me the opportunity to talk about my truck because I didn't tear down their argument. In other words, he said, I learned to gain their goodwill instead of have them antagonistic towards me. And then he said that, the Boston Globe printed this one time. And he says, are you after goodwill or are you after an argument? This is what the Boston Globe printed. Here lies the body of William J., who died maintaining his right-of-way. He was right, dead right, as he sped along, but he's just as dead as if he were wrong. My friends, agree with people and help see their point of view, then they will give you the chance. There will be no argument. There will be more harmony, and you will have more success and happiness.